Ladies and gentlemen, we got breaking news in the NBA right now, and to be honest with you, I'm not 100% surprised. Ladies and gentlemen, we all knew this was coming. This was inevitable. After AD, comes out and basically takes a superb shot, at Coach Darvin Ham. You already know the writing is on the wall. His days were numbered in Los Angeles. These guys got beat down, and like I said, the Nuggets own them. So I'm pretty sure. Who do you put in here? In my humble opinion, I think that the Lakers could be making a mistake here. We don't know if Ty Lue could be coming. I'm hearing multiple names. The Clippers, they very well could get eliminated tonight. So the NBA is really percolating in terms of the movement and things that could happen. But we got to get into it, y'all. This is being reported all over the place. LeBron James and AD have made a move, a power move. My only question is, what's up with Rob Pelinka? I think that you need an overhaul. You got Bob Myers up there on ESPN. There's some people out there that can fill in Los Angeles. But the Los Angeles Lakers, I repeat, have fired Coach Darvin Ham today. After 2 seasons, the Lakers now open a job search in hopes of finding the right person to maximize LeBron James' final chapter, and obviously, who knows what's up with AD. The reports already are saying that Ty Lue is not realistic. But I mean, I'm telling you right now, just slow down 1 second. The Lakers are a mess. There's no pathway to another championship, and I think LeBron James is going to have to own that. He's going to eventually have to really consider. People keep talking about all the things that he can bring to Los Angeles, but in my humble opinion, I think LeBron James need to think about leaving, especially if he wants to win a championship. I don't see the path of another superstar just flying in Los Angeles. I just don't see it. They don't have the assets. So let's say guys did become available. Let's say Kevin Durant became available. Who's to say that they would be able to outbid a team like the New York Knicks or even the assets that they're looking to get? The Lakers have devalued just about all these guys. Who Rui, Reeves had a drop off. The Lakers just was not that team. And they have to get a coach in here and play well in the regular season. If you go back to when the Lakers won the championship, although it be a bubble championship, the Lakers really came out that regular season and went in. You understand? And I think that's the key for the Lakers. I know that they old and all this and that, but they need to start taking the regular season a little bit more serious. So that way when all of the dust settles, you're not facing the Denver Nuggets. Because they really put themselves behind the 8 ball, and there was no pathway of beating Denver. Mike Malone just sunning them. You understand? That's what's going on with LeBron, and they really have no answer. I'm not going to say that this team is fierce as the Golden State Warriors. I think that was one of LeBron James' toughest opponents. A lot of people want to make it seem like Denver is this, Denver is that. I think that the Lakers don't have the firepower that Cleveland had. Now you got AD, but I mean, Kyrie was just a juggernaut. Let's just keep it 100. LeBron and Kyrie, at the very least, Kyrie was going to score something. Whether it resulted in a win or not, but you knew what Kyrie was going to bring. But of course, all the off the floor antics as well. So now I'm looking at JJ Redick. Is the fix in? I think that's the question that we all must ask ourselves right now. Did the Lakers put the fix in? And did LeBron James work with this podcast, with this man, JJ Redick, to have him usurp just about everybody for this Los Angeles Lakers job? My only thing is this. How LeBron is considering JJ, but Luke Walton, he wanted no parts of Luke Walton. I think that's something that we need to revisit. How LeBron James is thinking about bringing in JJ. JJ was just talked about with Charlotte. So now LeBron James interfering with everything. He will have a say so with this pick. And I believe he wanted Darvin Ham. I remember when they got Darvin Ham, he was celebrating, he was excited, he was tweeting. He celebrated this pickup. Now, even after 1 season, it's like they was just ready to, like I said, write this guy off. And he fought with a bad roster. I think that Russell Westbrook and these guys, it just was a horrible fit. And he had to battle through all of that with his job security. Let's not act like his job hasn't been secure. They've been flirting about firing this man for a minute. So anytime when you are being coached, when LeBron is your player, right, there's going to be immense scrutiny. And LeBron has all these people. He's one of the greatest players in the history of the game of basketball, if not the best. I want to point that out with all of the things that I'm saying about LeBron James. The Lakers must now turn their attention to D'Angelo Russell. I think that he is the next domino, either to be moved. I think that's the only way you kind of get some fresh faces in here, and a little bit of optimism, because right now ain't nothing to be optimistic about with the Los Angeles Lakers. They are a mess. They just been playing just like I said. They need to step it up. And you got all these young teams. You got Shea. You got Minnesota. You got all of these teams that's emerging. And the Lakers are getting left behind. They talking about getting Bronny. And no disrespect to Bronny James. I believe he's going to be a good young player, put in the right situation. But come on, Bronny ain't moving no needles in Los Angeles. Let's just keep it real. They need real bona fide support. Clearly, LeBron need another superstar in there. And the problem with the Lakers is he has ravished all of the assets. They had Russ, who was another superstar, another star before they just turned his TV off. And now you see him in LA with the Clippers, and they just flopping around anyway. Like I said, it is what I think the Clippers are about to get. I think the Clippers about to get eliminated. And with the reports coming out with Ty Lue not realistic, I think it is realistic, because I think that Ty Lue is going to step down. I don't think Ty Lue could be fired. But I think that, and it's crazy because look how they did Darvin Ham. Look at the reports. He was fired. You look at Charlotte. I'm just throwing Charlotte out there. Look how they handled Steve Clifford. They gracefully walked him out. It was to the point where this guy getting fired and praised at the same time. I mean, seriously, the Lakers, they just gonna kick you out the door, with nothing. Hands in the air, you get up out of here. And that's what's taking place in Los Angeles. And LeBron James, he's made his bed and he has to lay in it. And when I don't say that out of hate, ladies and gentlemen, LeBron James is the greatest player that I have ever seen play the game of basketball. I just want to repeat all of this to the people. But, LeBron James has not been, managing, his teams correctly, in my opinion. I think that you need to hold on to some assets. He wanted the Lakers to get rid of all the first round picks. So, I mean, shout out to Genie for trying to hold pat. But at the end of the day, man, if you fooling with LeBron, he would have your whole franchise ravished, and he would leave high and dry. So I know a lot of people believe LeBron might not be out, or he might be there, but let's see what happens, with this move, because LeBron could leave. I just want to point that out. Don't rule that out. It's Flight Sports, man. Make sure you hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. The Lakers fired Coach Darvin Ham.